Hello, my name's Lisa French, and I'm a qualified hypnotherapist to diploma level. Today, I'm going to talk about bruxism. Bruxism is the medical name for teeth grinding and jaw clenching. It's very often something that shows up in people who are busy, capable, mentally quite active, perhaps mentally a little bit overloaded even. Kind of people that spend a lot of their time thinking, working, problem solving, and sometimes can find it difficult to switch off. If you've been told that you grind your teeth, or you wake up with pain or tension in your jaw, perhaps tension, headache, or tightness in your face, this video is for you. If you have concerns like this and you haven't spoken to your dentist or your doctor about them yet, it's important to do so. So, what is bruxism? So, it's where the muscles around the jaw tighten, and this tightness can cause grinding of the teeth, tension in the jaw and the muscles, and is usually unconscious. The teeth grinding, particularly, can happen at night while you're asleep, or it can even happen during the daytime, perhaps when you're concentrating on a screen, going through your emails, or pushing through a stressful afternoon. Without even realizing it, you can get quite a lot of tension in your jaw. So, signs of bruxism include that clenching, as I say, during the daytime, perhaps teeth grinding at night, pain or tightness around the jaw, and facial muscles in general. And it can lead to the teeth being worn down, which is why, as I said at the start, it's important to have a chat to your dentist. And it can cause tension around the temples, tension around the mouth. And often people say that they didn't know they're doing it, and that's because the behavior is initiated from the subconscious part of our minds. So, why does it happen? Well, it's to do with the mind body connection, and the nervous system is, if it's overwhelmed, particularly by stress, that connection, the way that the nervous system is functioning, whether that's a desk-based hybrid worker, carer, somebody working in a physically demanding role, even retired people can have a sense of busyness where they're wanting to do everything they didn't have time to do during their working lives. And life can need us or leave us feeling physically and mentally overwhelmed at times. These days, we're always kind of switched on, always available. It can be that pressure to respond immediately to things, constant messages and demands upon us. There's little time to decompress, perhaps a sense of carrying a lot of responsibility, and a mind that keeps going even at night, brain, kind of mind functioning, thinking. And the jaw is one of those places that pressure and tension can really build up. Sometimes it's the way the body is bracing itself, and even though from the outside it might look as though coping well and things are going well, the way we live our lives does affect our nervous system. Even when we lay down at night, our nervous system may not have fully stood down. Mind could be tired, the body still in that state of alertness, almost as if it's kind of holding on to things that have happened during the day. And the jaw can respond by tightening. Not your fault. Stress pattern that's become automatic, perhaps. How can hypnotherapy help? Hypnotherapy is a gentle, natural, effective support for bruxism. So we're not trying to stop that clenching through conscious effort. We're helping the mind and body feel safe enough to relax and release any unnecessary tension. In hypnotherapy, we can work on deep relaxation of the jaw, facial muscles, and actually the whole body, calming that stress response, reducing the subconscious tension, helping the mind to switch off more easily the times where you want it to switch off. For many people, once their nervous system begins to settle, the jaw no longer needs to grip so tightly. It's important to be aware that hypnotherapy is a collaborative process, the client, yourself, and also working alongside dentist as well. Sometimes people feel fine in themselves. They feel like they're functioning well. But Bruxism is perhaps a sign that the body is finding it hard to switch off and relax. And the jaw is that place where the pressure can build up. Hypnosis can create a different sense, internal experience, one of release, relaxation, rather than tension and stress. Hypnotherapy session for Bruxism would feel quite calming, focusing on perhaps releasing that tension from the jaw, learning a cue for softening those facial muscles, learning a cue for relaxing those facial muscles. It's a bit of a tongue twister, that one. Letting the body feel more at ease, addressing underlying stress load. It's always going to be tailored to your own individual life. All our lifestyles are different and unique. For some people, it might be work stress. For others, emotional pressure. Some people, years of simply pushing through. And the body, it responds and reacts. It's important to say that it is something that does need to happen, hypnosis, hypnotherapy, alongside other treatments that perhaps your dentist and doctor are recommended for you. Hypnotherapy certainly isn't a replacement for those treatments. It's a complementary therapy. It's a mind-body approach. If you've been dealing with jaw tension, clenching, jaw, teeth grinding, it might help you to know that you're not alone and that this can be improved. Sometimes the jaw is just asking for a bit of relief. So imagine yourself relaxing with suggestions, feeling calm, feeling relaxed, feeling at ease, allowing any unnecessary tension just to melt away. Whenever you become aware of any unnecessary tension or tightness in the muscles around your jaw, around your mouth, you will instantly and immediately take a gentle breath in. And as you breathe out, you allow those muscles to relax and release. That's it. If you'd like to explore hypnotherapy for Bruxism or tension, any part of your body, you're welcome to get in touch and reconnect a feeling of relaxation, feeling of ease. And sometimes I find that in this modern lifestyle that we're living, sometimes people have forgotten how to relax. And hypnosis, hypnotherapy, it's a really good way of reconnecting with that wonderful feeling of relaxation. Hope that you found this video helpful. Feel free to like, subscribe, or share. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.